Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. Taken at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Goff now looking to throw. Open man is Quintez Cephas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Goff on 1st down. And this one taken in by Cephas. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that way.
Good pass.
He'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him, and that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Goff. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple. Out of the gun, Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown there to make the grab. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. And now a two-point conversion attempt forthcoming. Goff looking to throw.
Oh, turn around, bro. What's up, Nate? Appreciate that light, bro.
6 points. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Work, work, work. That's our lives, man.
And he'll wind up losing
my day off today, though, so I'm enjoying my day.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On the toss, Drake going left. And some space here. And they work this well.
There we go. There we go.
Across the 45.
When you see a big-time run to the outside, it always comes back to setting the edge, doesn't it?
Absolutely, and they were perfect in setting the edge there.
And the funny part is, both sides of the ball talk about it. The offense has to set the edge so you can get outside. The defense,
come on!
That's going to be intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here?
Fucking stupid-ass animation, bro.
Do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
After the interception, here's Goff. And
that's a pick.
Incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
On 2nd and goal, Goff flushed out right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
My ass, bro.
Jared Goff taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Lions are able to strike quickly.
My ass, dude.
So Goff will lead his guys up to the line to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16-0. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Pulls it in at the 13. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a play fake. Carr. He'll buy some time right. Looking downfield for Jones. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So
damn, bro.
The penalty and move forward. Carr going to give it to Jacobs.
Can't even get outside, nothing, bro. This shit is fucking stupid as fucking
2
game.
yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Play action. Now it's Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Play action to Drake. Now Carr sliding out of the pocket. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play there for the Raiders. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now Carr. That's into the hands of Edwards. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Here's Jacobs. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Jacobs again.
Oh my fucking God, bro.
This time is they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So backed up to the 6 now. 3rd and goal. Carr now to throw. He's got it.
Bitch.
Touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the 2nd drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perry.
Yeah, that boy tackled me, okay.
All the way down inside the 35-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
The fuck out of here.
Backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. Still going. And they do get him down, but not before before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Carr. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. And they'll turn to the power game.
Fuck, I knew I should have went to the fucking right, bro.
Not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave.
Can't even do shit, bro. That's fucking annoying.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Final adjustments being made in both locker rooms. They are just about set to get back to football in Detroit. And for the call of the second half, we'll kick it back up to Ford Field and Brandon God.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. Pulls it in at the 13. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win?
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And most people think of Derek Carr kind of as a guy who excels throwing the short pass, but he can dial it up when need be. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now a 2nd down and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A play fake for Swift. Now Goff rolling to his right. And his throw here's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st down, Goff eluding the pressure right. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. But I believe the Lion was there to
come
recover.
on.
Yes, they will indeed keep possession.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Looking to throw again on second down. Goff. He's going to get that to Swift.
Yeah, because I don't tackle him, bro.
He'll get it down this time to the 17.
Game is bullshit.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Goff a handoff here to Swift.
Wow.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift from 17 yards out. And the Lions have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
So Goff will lead his guys up to the line to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw, and he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Taken from about the 12.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up, whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook.
And
Wow.
this is intercepted. My goodness.
Why did he not throw out of bounds, bro? What the fuck is Madden doing this fucking game?
And they have it at the 38-yard line. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Flush to his right.
That shit, bitch.
Into a crowd and intercepted.
Stupid ass motherfucker, I'm telling you. Ain't fucking on some bullshit.
They're going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. When he went on the move, there
can't be on some bullshit.
There was a window, but that window.
Let's go. What up, Rick? Appreciate that like.
Intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll begin.
Bro, I cannot get no fucking run game going, bro.
Behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Shotgun now for Carr.
It's a bad throw, too.
To the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off at the 35. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
And it's caught.
That's some
And
dog
he takes
shit,
this
bro.
down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the Raiders' 2-yard line.
Goff. Flushed out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Max Crosby able to run him down for a loss of a yard.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. Goff now to throw. They'll roll him out
Wide
right
open,
to
bro.
the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Wide
They went
open.
with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. They go ahead and snap it. Gone.
Turn the fuck around and pick the ball. The fuck is he standing there for? What the fuck is that? Dude's right in front of the ball. You talking to the fucking crowd? Fucking stupid ass shit.
So Goff will lead his guys up to the line to go for the 2-point conversion. Back to throw, Goff. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And the Raiders will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Damn, is fucking bullshitting, bro.
In their 2-point attempt,
Hurry up and pick your fucking kick, faggot.
Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Pulls it in at the 13.
This dude's pissing me. This dude's playing like a fucking bitch, dude. This dude is playing like a complete bitch.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Shit is retarded, bro.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Drake one more time on 2nd down. This will be a short gain of 3 before
This man is just jumping in air and getting lucky, bro. What the fuck?
Calling card if you play cornerback in this league, and he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play.
And sometimes all your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did.
Fucking wild, bro.
Now Carr, gotta have this one.
Bitch.
This will be caught by Edwards. And he's going to get to the 31.
Big user. Let's go.
First down. Carr, a handoff here to Drake.
What the fuck is that?
To set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule.
You didn't even touch my fucking guy.
Whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
Here's Drake one more time on second down. And
Oh,
this
fucking
time he's
gas,
not going
dude.
anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He'll buy some time right.
Straight to a fucking Lions player, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Raiders are right back in this football
This
game.
dude's fucking pissing me off, bro.
So to speak, maintaining the football defensively, though.
Ain't no fucking way.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just
This
getting
team is not
possession
this fucking
and turning
good,
it
bro.
over to their offense.
They got
That
these
could
guys
be a
playing
little
like
bit
fucking
deflating.
gods out here.
Exactly right. A lost opportunity.
This is trash.
Now they'll throw with Carr. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now.
Four fucking picks, dude. That shit's stupid as fuck.
Fall incomplete.
That shit's stupid as fuck.
Raiders on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
There's another one.
Intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 46. And he'll return this ball across midfield.
Fuck this dude. Fuck that dude. Ain't no fucking way. Yeah, bro, get the fuck out of here. Madden was all on the lines that game. Fuck that shit.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders. Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. On second down, here's Penny. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. To throw is Wilson. He'll get this out wide to Penny. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a different story. Long night.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Again, Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now Wilson on first down. Dumps that off to Penny, his running back. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the pass passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Wilson. This complete to Lockett. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Should have been a pick.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Returning right back to Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. The touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. On the return, Tyron Johnson. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Let's go.
He's at the 40, the 20.
This is too easy right here.
He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Drake. And he is in. Touchdown,
Let's go,
Raiders.
baby.
Kenyon Drake scampering home from 19 yards out, and the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game, it leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
On the move to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. He hits his target, Lockett. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. It's caught, Lockett. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Penny, a first down carry. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Left side complete to Lockett. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett, and the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point up and through by Myers, and we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now here's Johnson. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Escaping the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and now the ball's out. Carr lost it, fumble, and the Seahawks have picked it up, and they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is now 21-14. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. Oh, he shifts past him, and they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10. On play action, it's Carr. And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And fights through one man. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Play action to Drake, now Carr, sliding out of the pocket. And he fires one incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. On play action, now Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Carr now to throw. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing on first down is Carr. Open man is inwards.
Jacobs,
He's got it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Carr. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Carlson on for the PAT. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon in charge.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
They'll run with Drake. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. 2nd and 4. Play action. Now it's Carr. And his throw is incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another 1st down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Now a play fake. Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Running for the shotgun with Drake. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Here's Carr to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bobby Wagner, multiple times an All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss. Carr gonna go on 4th down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it.
And the Raiders have got him. Casey Hayward with a sack on the well-timed corner blitz. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. What a play. The big man comes up with the interception. Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Ron Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot. Trying to take it the distance.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trip. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Yes, sir. Quentin Jefferson, baby.
Successful from a yard out. And the Raiders on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Gotta lock its ass up.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
52's the mic right here, over there, Mike. 52's the mic. Good left.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Three quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. He'll find Eskridge here complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 38. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll get this out wide to Penny. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now Wilson. This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. Penny. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
Can't find you either. I already
Rashad Penny taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Here comes Johnson on the return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They stay on the ground with Drake. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Now they'll throw with Carr. Jackson with a catch. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively, they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Room here to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 45 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On the give, this is their fullback. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Here's Jacobs. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. Still 9 remaining on second down. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And they've come in here and stolen one on the road. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And say what you want about Lumen Field here in Seattle, but for my money, this is the loudest and most difficult place to win in the league when you're on the road.
It's very hard. The fan support, off the charts. The way that they make noise and understand when to make noise, they understand the game as well as anyone. And how about what we get in our media packets when we start preparing for the game? They have it in their own stuff, right? The number of offsides penalties, false start penalties that they draw against the opposing team because of that fan.
Hey, Boone. Hey, yo, Boone.
AMIGO34 Gaming says, suggested pass.
On EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Las Vegas Raiders. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
She feeling better at least?
What?
Is she feeling better?
Yeah, she's fine.
Got his man complete. And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Hey, damn, why can't I hear you, bro?
And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
When you're done with that game, I need to see video.
All right.
Please.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould down to kick it away.
I'm all done with it, Ron.
End zone comes Johnson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raiders come on 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Oh, no, you hear me?
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety of play calling and usually between run and pass. In this case,
Yeah,
you
you.
can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Here's Drake one more time on 2nd down. And they'll take it down at the 31-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays.
Hey, Boone.
Oh, watching team that has
Boone
enough
with the spoon.
confidence to run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency right now.
Daniel. Hey, Daniel.
So they'll come up after the game at 7 on a 2nd and 3. Meanwhile, Carr's throw completely to Waller. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
That was a round run, not
Hey,
just
Boone.
with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch, and took the down marker back to run.
Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Over up to the air and intercepted. Picked out by Amber Thomas. And the 49ers are going to get the football.
Hey, Boone.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown.
Come on, Boone. I see you, Boone.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Will fire this deep for Ayuk. Ball tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And the Raiders are going to get it back here just past the 40.
Fucking background is hella loud.
Defensively, that time they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise,
Yo.
the end result could be something you don't like.
Hi.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Carr. And that's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the
Hey, can you hear me now?
down conversion.
Yeah.
That's my Bluetooth headset right there.
And they'll wind up getting this
Shit
one
on Ricky. That was
all the way
almost the
down
highlight.
inside the 20.
You'll never get a highlight on me.
He's only carried the ball
You play
4
small ball,
times.
though.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football.
You play small ball. I
I
hate playing small ball.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
What's up,
He's
dude?
obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running
This
backs?
shit on.
All of them confirmed that that could be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
God damn it, I knew
A sea of bodies and it's intercepted. Picked by
Come on,
Marcel
fat
Harris.
boy.
He's hit the 50. The 30.
Oh, shit.
Past the 20. And into the
He
end zone.
kicked me in the face, dude.
6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to
Hello?
block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Hello?
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get a